Tonight is the second Republican debate. Again, I have not seen it. Don't tell me what happens to Jon Snow, okay? God, I hope he's okay. That man would know how to build a wall and make the White Walkers pay for it. Strong leadership. This time, the candidates are debating in the Reagan Library, a mecca for people who would never compare it to Mecca. So naturally, everyone in the Republican field is doing anything they can to get their Ronnie on. Donald Trump has already snapped up Reagan's motto to make America great again. Jeb Bush has been wearing a Reagan Bush t-shirt, and Carly Fiorina recently changed her tax policy and her hairstyle. Of course, one of the most iconic Reagan campaign moments was his legendary Bear in the Woods ad about confronting the dangers of the Ruskies. Jim, take us back to 1984 and then scare the leg warmers off us.
There is a bear in the woods. For some people, the bear is easy to see. Others don't see it at all. Some people say the bear is tame. Others say it's vicious and dangerous. Since no one can really be sure who's right, isn't it smart to be as strong as the bear? If there is a bear.
I remember back then. Reagan was so terrified of that bear, for most of his second term, he kept Nancy in a bag hanging from a tree. It's the only way to protect her. So if you're a Republican candidate like one of these guys, the bear ad is the gold standard. And in terms of ripping it off, Ted Cruz just stole one from the Gipper.
There's a scorpion in the desert. For most of us, its venom is a clear and deadly threat. But others refuse to even speak its name. Since the scorpion seeks our destruction, isn't it time we recognize the scorpion for what it is before it strikes again?
I'm Ted Cruz, and I approve this message.
Wait, what? What does the scorpion represent? Wait, is it terrorism? Iran? Mexicans? Scorpions? A bear in a scorpion costume? What? And for that matter, the ad criticizes some people because they refuse to say its name, but Ted Cruz doesn't say his name in the ad. Wait, doesn't say his name. Is it Voldemort? But wait, worst of all, but worse than any of that, if Cruz knows that scorpion is a clear and deadly threat, then why on earth does he let the scorpion get away at the end of the commercial? And for that matter, why is he wearing boots made of ostrich? That's not exactly an animal known for facing down threats. You know, folks, as good as this ad is, I think this ad asks more questions than it answers. But it has inspired me to make an ad that tackles an issue I care about in a much more specific way.
There's a spider in the desert. There's also a spider on a stick. And this one in Utah. Look, there's one on a nickel. And check this out. It's a spider doing push-ups on a mirror. The point is, there are spiders everywhere. Some won't name the spider, but I will. He's named Alan, and they think he's harmless. But to some of us, it's obvious that he's going to crawl into your ear while you're sleeping and lay eggs in there. Oh yeah, it happened to the cousin of a guy I went to camp with. Spiders. They're hatching in your brain right now. I'm Stephen Colbert, and I approve this. God, what is that? Get it off of me!